1928 Ford Model A Roadster. Now my brother James is going to come explain a little bit about this car. I've got a little bit of story on it. As you can see, it's obviously not a standard 1928 Model A Roadster.
So this started life, as Charlie says, as a 28 factory Roadster. It was an Australian built car. It still has the steel factory body. As you can see, it's been modified, but it is still the steel body and it is still the steel chassis. That's been stepped, boxed and fish plated. The story is with the car, the gentleman that built the car was quite a large importer and exporter of fruit and veg in Australia. He did quite well. He's really into his American muscle cars. He built the car in Australia. If you bring the camera here, you'll see he took it to quite a few shows over there. So he was from the Victoria area. You've got Victoria, most Australian sounding show, the Blokes Day Out, and then a couple of others. So these are for a couple of Scottish ones, but that's further down the line. Basically, the story is he had the car over there. He met a lady from Scotland. They retired back to the Edinburgh area. When he did that, he brought the car back over here. He then stopped bringing it to shows in Scotland because he kept going to them, he kept winning. And a couple of people stopped talking to him because, as you can see, it's about as good as you're going to ever find a hot rod in the UK. I mean, it's US level quality. They do things way better than we do, even down to things like it's still the steel body, it's still got Ford stamped headlamps, you know, the chrome's flawless, all that sort of stuff. But Charlie will show you all that. But ultimately, your spec is Chevy 350 motor, automatic gearbox, Chrysler rear end, steel body, that's the important thing. And we'll go through the rest in the description, but what Charlie's going to do is he's going to show you the general condition of it. He's going to show you around the car. We'll start it up, we'll have a look at it and all that sort of stuff. Any specific inquiries on this, get in touch. My recommendation would be to come and have a look at it. If you can't, we're happy to do a video call. We're happy to send you 10,000 pictures, whatever you need. But like I say, get in touch, and then I'll let Charlie show you the rest of the car.
Thank you very much. Right, we're going to start off on the front scuttle, work our way around this vehicle here. As you can see, the paintwork on this, lovely, deep blue, heavy metallic. There's a few little chips around the petrol cap, but that is really all to be concerned about. Really there, across the leading edge of the bonnet, and the back edge of the bonnet is all lovely. Paintwork itself is in gorgeous condition, nice and deep. Like I say, good heavy metallic there. So come down the bonnet, all lovely and straight, lovely and clean. No problems at all there. Sorry about that. Got a few little, very small chips on that leading bonnet edge there, if you can see that, but I'm really picking on it to try and find any fault. Chrome work itself, that radiator is gorgeous. No problems at all with that. As you come down, you can see how clean and straight all the grills are there. Onto the bottom half, again, you've got some stone chips down the bottom and a few on the wheel arch. You know, you come back a little bit, you can't see any of those. Like James says, original Ford headlamps. Again, chrome work is to a sure standard on these headlights. Lenses are lovely. Onto the front, this is the driver's side front wheel arch. You'll see there's a few little chips. It's obviously been loved, and like James says, it's been to the shows a few years ago. It has been used. A few little chips there, but if you can see in here on that front suspension and brakes assembly how clean that is in there. The rest of the car is the same condition. We'll go on the driver's side now again, if you can have a look at that. It's been stored in a carcoon. You hear James there saying it's been stored in one of those carcoons all of its life. You can see how clean it is in there, up in that arch. No problems with that at all. We'll go down the side now. We'll come back to the engine and we're going to come over this arch here. All nice and clean and level. Like I say, there is the odd little chip here and there, but not an issue at all. See those lovely chrome wheels, white wall tyres are in gorgeous condition. I want to just stick the camera underneath here so you can have a little bit of a look, a bit of dodgy camera work, so you can have a good look underneath there. You know, lovely condition. As we go across down the side on that two-tone silver paintwork is lovely and straight. You can see the door there, I've got no problems with that. Across the side steps there, even the rubber matting is in lovely condition, not lifting in any corners, there's no bubbling anywhere on that. Up onto the driver's rear arch again, a few little stone chips, but not deteriorating for the rest of this vehicle at all. A little bit of a paint lift there on the body line. As we come down the back, got a tiny little bit of a dent here. As we come down that wheel arch onto the rear chrome bumpers, again, lovely condition, no problems with that. The boot lid itself is gorgeous. Like I say, that deep blue metallic paintwork really got a shine with a few little marks here and there. Come on, even though I know the body itself's 1928, got no complaints with that at all. I'm going to stick the, you can see the rear diff there and the exhaust again. The rear axle and suspension setup, you can see how clean that is. No issues with that at all. Onto the passenger side now, I'll just do these lamp surrounds. Again, lovely. Onto the passenger rear wheel arch. Again, nice condition. Again, a few little stone chips. Silver paintwork's lovely as well. There's big fat rear wheels and tyres. No cracking in the tyres. The tyres are nice and hard. They're not, don't seem to be perished anywhere. Do this side as well. All lovely. As we go down the passenger side, see how nice and straight and clean that is. Lovely condition throughout this one, it really is. Two-tone paintwork just brings it to life, and how sort of blue purpley, it changes colours a little bit. How deep that metallic is really sets this one off. Like James says, if you have a look on the website for the full details on this vehicle, it certainly is a one-off. You can see how much love and attention and money's been put into making this one. We'll do the roof now. Roof is lovely, you know, there's no real wear at all. A few creases where it's been down, but lovely and tight across the whole roof. It fits lovely on those press studs around the rear. There's got no sagging anywhere on it. See how tight it is down the sides and around the frame, and it's on nice and secure. Lovely roof on that one. Interior wise, we've got the tartan, door cards again, black vinyl, I would say, lovely condition, no problems with the top. Even the tops of the doors are all nice and clean and straight. Into the seats now, obviously aftermarket seats from another vehicle that have been retrimmed in this tartan, but it has come from Scotland, so that makes sense. A nice steering wheel on there as well. Dashboard's all lovely. The dials are nice and clean across there. The paintwork in here is lovely as well. As you can see, it's got some colour-coded bits. All nice and clean. Been retrimmed around the gear selector. All nice and clean in there. Seats have got no wear on them at all. Nice place to be, that really is. I can imagine this brings some attention, it really will. Again, retrimmed into the boot, you've got your battery there, the carpet's all lovely. All this side panel's all nice and clean. Retrimming the inside of the boot lid as well. Attention to detail on this vehicle is absolutely perfect and absolutely spot on. A couple of little marks across the door there. Apart from that, all lovely in there. That seat again in gorgeous condition, like the whole vehicle really. Like I say, attention to detail is absolutely spot on this vehicle. I'm going to start it up now. Bear with me a second there. Firing straight up. That's a cold start, that as well. This vehicle has not been started since Friday. It's now Sunday. Starting straight up there. Engine's ticking over lovely and smooth. No problems with that at all. Tip over's lovely on that. making a good noise out the exhaust. Not throwing any nasty unwanted smoke. I think out ticking over lovely, sounding great that. You know, it's not throwing loads of black stuff on the floor. Engine's really nice on that one. Like the rest of the car, like I say, I keep going on about it, with the attention to detail on this vehicle is absolutely spot on. There you have it, the 1928 Ford Model A Roadster.